Riley.
Adam. Seth. Jeff.
Kat.
Give it up. We're going to do some games for you. We're just going to get right on started. We're going to have the first game be Professor Know-It-All. We're going to have a group of people over here and a group of people over here. Come on. And they're going to be professors. And here's the thing. They are going to be answering your questions, but they can only speak one word at a time. Each one of these persons is one person. One professor that knows everything about everything. Except for this time, what are they a specific experts in? I heard amphibians.
Love it.
We have two fantastic amphibian experts that are going to answer your questions one word at a time. So think about your amphibian questions. But first, we're going to have them introduce themselves, starting with Professor number one.
Dr. Carl Flowerbaum.
One word at a time, please. That was one word. Okay.
The third.
Junior.
Yes. Dr. Carl something, the junior, the third, everybody. Yes, that's right. And starting over here. Hello. I'm
Steve.
This is just Steve, everybody.
Well done.
Steve and Carl. All right, so what questions about amphibians do we have today?
How do you love?
Great. How do you love?
How do they love?
How do amphibians love?
Love. Exactly.
Naturally,
They.
Use
each
Others.
flippers.
often
That's right. Yeah. They get some flipper action going, and it's time.
He got you.
But this professor might have a little different opinion. Well, they
Often,
Visit
each others
mothers,
houses.
together. Always. Yep, that's right. You heard it here first. It's amphibians go to each other's mummy's house. They have a great time with the flippers. Yes. All right. What other questions about amphibians do we have today?
What's the biggest amphibian?
What is the biggest amphibian, starting with this professor? Turtles. That's right, it's just turtles is the answer, they are the biggest. This professor has a little different experience with amphibians.
Mostly
Historically.
Theoretically.
Wow. We're giving a
scientifically.
Frogs.
As, did you know that frogs and turtles are always having a big competition?
Those amphibians. You
Each
gotta
other.
watch out.
They're crazy, right? What other amphibian questions do we have today?
Can you define an amphibian?
Great, let's get back to basics. Yeah. Can we define an amphibian, Professor?
Absolutely.
They.
Usually.
Breathe
Air.
And.
with
Gills.
Water.
stuff.
To the basics.
Yes, sorry, Professor smoked a little marijuana before this session. But they breathe through gills and stuff. Over here. Well, they
will,
Sometimes.
perhaps
particularly, occasionally,
Swim.
sometimes they swim, and that's how they breathe. Give it up for our professors, everybody! Excellent. We learned so much about amphibians today. And now we're going to play a game of Foursquare. This is for Amanda, Chance, Jeff, and Adam. Give it up for them. This is a game of Foursquare. They're shaped in a square, and the persons you see in front will be doing a scene. At any point, I can say shift right. And you would see a brand new scene in front of you. Or I could say shift left, and the same thing. So let's start here with Chance and Adam. What is a really strong emotion, like rage or anger or?
Love.
What was it over here?
Love.
Love. Shift right. Awesome. For Adam and for Jeff, they have some sort of superpower. What is it?
Stalking.
Stalking?
Again, love.
Something like that. Shift right. course of these, what's a strange place to go on a first date? A volcano. First date on a volcano. Shift right. And for these two, what is their job or occupation?
TV news anchor.
TV news anchor. All right, shift right and let's review.
Love.
Shift right.
Stalking.
Shift right.
First date on
Volcano.
Shift right.
TV news anchor.
All right, shift right and we'll begin. Count us down in 3, 2, 1.
You ready? I know.
There's just,
Wow, is that how you do it?
there's the. Keep hearing it.
I know.
I keep hearing it.
I know.
It's always singing in my head.
It's about to come true.
You hear it?
Yes.
You want to sing it with me?
Yeah.
I'm horny, 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 horny.
I don't think they can see us from here.
Can't see me, that's for sure. No! Oh.
Okay, no, they can't see me.
No. They can't see me.
Okay. I don't think they see either of us. I mean, they're just kind of walking along. I mean,
They don't even realize that this is a public park. We can do this legally.
Shift right.
Wow.
Honey,
yeah.
I can't believe you got us reservations at the hottest restaurant in Hawaii.
Literally the hottest restaurant in Hawaii. It's just, I mean, look, we're right at the edge. You can see down.
I know. It's like bubbling out the. Oh, and this is the best hot pot I've ever
I
had.
know, right? You know, it's just
Shift
like,
right.
And today's news, we had another murder of dogs.
Yes. Let alone another dog. A Frenchie has now died in our community.
And we have rumors that the Chihuahua did it.
It's always a chihuahua.
Not again, Ruth.
Shift right.
Horny, 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 horny.
Shift right. Shift right.
look, they dunked the chicken right in the lava to cook it.
Shift right.
And now stalkers have also entered the scene.
I know.
Shift left.
Ow, I burned myself. Who could have seen this coming? Oh, honey, you always take such good care of
I
me.
try. Here, let me cook it for you.
Oh, sweetie.
Here, you just like you like it,
Oh.
completely charred.
You always burn it. Oh my God.
Shift left.
Ah, the police are coming for us.
Is that a newspaper? Is that a newspaper?
Shift left.
Horny, horny.
I just learned that if you dance together and say you're horny, horny, you will find attraction with one another. Swipe right, everybody. Okay, great, awesome. You guys having a great time so far? Excellent. This next game is called the dating game. It's for Riley and Nancy, Kat, and Adam. That's it. Yep. Come on. Alright, so here's what's going to happen in this game. Riley's take a stool for her. Is going to be a contestant on a dating, but she's going to actually have to leave for just a second because she's going to have to guess who all these fun dating contestants are. So let's say bye, Riley! Bye, Riley! Okay, alright. She'll be back. Alright. So, alright, she's going and then she's going to come right back in just a second. So these folks are going to all be contestants on a dating show that but Riley doesn't know who they are. She's gonna have to guess. So we're gonna get those suggestions now. So for Kat, can I please get? She's slowly turning into what object?
A raptor.
Michelle Pfeiffer. She's slowly turning into a raptor. A raptor. Awesome, and thank you for objectifying raptors. Okay. And let's see. For Seth here, let's see. He is someone that you would not want to run into at a party.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
CrossFit workout.
I heard Now for Adam, a celebrity.
Gordon Ramsay.
Gordon Ramsay.
Kevin Costner.
Gordon Ramsay. Cool. Okay, we got it. So let's review.
A raptor.
My ex.
My ex.
Gordon fucking Ramsay!
There we go. Now let's get Riley back in here for the dating game. Alright, welcome to the dating game starring Riley and these lovely contestants. We have a fantastic line of contestants for you here. Riley, though, can I just ask you, what are you looking in for love?
You know, I'm looking for someone who can support me, just be there when I need support.
Support is the number one thing.
Number one.
Right, that's a really good goal.
Yes.
All right, so Riley, why don't we I'm just going to start with this first question for all our contestants, then I'll have you to ask some questions, okay? So for all our contestants, let's just maybe kind of introduce yourselves a little bit. Tell us, where's a great place that you would love to take Riley on a date?
Oh, maybe I think we would like drive out into the woods and then just go out where there's, you know, getting back to our roots. Yeah. With all the wild birds.
Really foundation. All right. Contestant number 2.
Hey Riley, I would take you where I took you the first time, you know, Applebee's. We had such a magical night that night, you know, I can't believe that things ended the way they did. But you and me, we connected on the Applebee's that night, and I just feel like if you would just take me back there, we would have that magical moment again.
All right, I'm trying a little hard.
Applebee's has wonderful chicken dinners.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Where would you take him?
I know all of the 5-star restaurants. I would take you to the best ones, obviously.
The best of the best. All right.
Best of the best.
So you got some choices here, Riley. So
But I won't let you eat the ones that are shit!
there we go. What questions do you have for these panelists?
Contestant number 1. Do you have a particular connection to forests and trees, maybe?
Well, I just like the outdoors and scavenging and documentaries about, you know, what used to be here, what could be here again.
I remember making that sound our first night together.
What other questions do you have?
Contestant number 3. What would you cook for me on our first date?
I would fix for you lamb of veal, scalloped with onions. And then we would make sweet love. But I would make sure that the chefs were cooking their food and not just being rat bastards, the bloody assholes.
Those were words, huh? Yeah. What other questions do you have?
Contestant number 2. Do we have a history? I can't seem to remember you.
What are you talking about? Do we have a history? I took you to Applebee 3 times. You took my virginity. You met my mom. Like what? How could you? I told her what you took my virginity. How can you not remember all those magical Applebee nights?
I think we have time for one more round of questions here.
Contestant number 1.
Yes, thank you.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Are you a hawk? An eagle?
I think so, but I could also be potentially instinctual.
A dinosaur? A type of dinosaur?
Clever girl!
I have the arms to embrace you into something.
T-Rex! contestant number 2. Did I take your virginity?
It was a magical night. I sounded just like that.
One night stand? Hookup?
It was a little more than that.
He's also extinctual.
Situationship?
We used to be together.
Once upon a time.
They say that you never forget your first love.
X?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still love you, Riley.
Sweet. Contestant number 3. You're Gordon Ramsay. I'm quite partial to a beef Wellington.
There we go. Ramsey it is, everybody. Give it up for the dating game. We have time for one more game now for intermission, and this game is called I Like My Lovers Like I Like My Blank. This is for everybody. What's going to happen is we're going to be pairing our love to your suggestions. Can I please get an object that's been hanging around your car for a while? Mayo. Mayo? Mayo or mail?
Mayo in your car.
M-A-Y-O.
Yeah.
Okay. I like my lovers like I like my mayo.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo, with just the right amount of eggs.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo.
Slathered on.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo. Sandwiched.
Thank you.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo. Expired.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo, free at a convenience store.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo, off-brand.
I like my lovers like I like my mayo, mixed up and suddenly it's cane sauce.
His name is Kane.
Cane. I was
He's Kane and it's his sauce.
I made him old.
Okay. What's something that's been in your pocket other than your phone? Lint. I like my lovers like I like my lint. I like my lovers like I like my lint. It lasts for 40 days.
L-E-N-T.
I like my lovers like I like my lint, stuck into all the crevices.
I like my lovers like I like my lint, surprising me in the bathtub.
Surprise too.
I like my lovers like I like my lint, rolled up in a little ball afterwards.
I like my lover like I like my lint in my pocket.
I like my lover like I like my lint, stuck in a dryer.
I like my lover like I like my lint. How's it in my hair?
Alright, we have time for one more thing, anything at all.
Tuna.
Just for the enthusiasm.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna, canned.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna, smelling fishy.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna. With a whole lot of mayo.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna, pink in the center.
I like my tuna like I like my lovers, coming in a can.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna, drained.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna. They're a lot bigger than you think.
I like my lovers like I like my tuna in a casserole.
Oh yeah.
I like my tuna like I like my lovers, spread.
I like my tuna like I like my lovers, with condiments.
I like my tuna like I like my lovers, ethically sourced.
And that's our game! Give it up for the cast of the second half of the show for you. But we're gonna take an intermission before Swipe Right. So you can go to the bathroom. You can go to the bar, go get your drinks and all that kind of stuff. Refresh. Follow us on social media: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that kind of stuff. When we come back, we have the fantastic show of Swipe Right. Don't go anywhere.